We know that Denzel is a 9-time Academy Award nominee, 2-time winner, right? Should be 3, but 2-time winner. And when asked, how he feels about his Oscars, whether, he goes and looks at them or anything like that, he said, I don't do it for Oscars. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I've been at this a long time, and there's time, and there's the time when I won, and there's the time I shouldn't have won, and then didn't win and should have won.
Hmm.
I probably didn't say that right. Let me run that back.
No,
There's the time when I won and should have won, and then there's the time that he didn't and should have won. He said all of this just basically reaffirms man gives the award, God gives the reward. He said, on my last day, Oscars aren't going to do me a bit of good. We often have these conversations round and round about acknowledge it, the Grammys, da da da. Mariah Carey has recently come out and said something similar, although some people seem to think that it's shade aimed at a certain individual that is the most Grammy award winning person in history. I've never heard of those two not really getting along, but Mariah was like, the Grammys don't matter in the show or the awards. That's what she recently said. And Denzel saying this about the Oscars. And we put so much pressure and emphasis on them. I don't think it's that they don't matter. Obviously, these two individuals are in the latter stages of their career. So they've been through the highs, the lows, the rigmaroles. So I just think that, one, it is fatigue of the cycle. And two, the arguments over it. It does show some prestige. Everyone wants to be acknowledged for the things that they do. But at a certain point, does it really determine your career? We know how it can impact it, but does it determine what the quality of work that you put out?
No, it's so interesting that Mariah says that. I think people like her and Denzel, they're at like you said, they're at a certain place in their career where they can say that and not really be concerned about that because they've kind of done it all. But to Mariah's point, I know people that have won Grammys, and I've talked to them after their Grammy wins. And I'll just say this, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Because, for the couple of people, I've talked to 2 different people that have won Grammys. So one saw a career dip after the Grammys, and one just saw a plateau. So it really just kind of depends on what it means to you.